By now, 108 riders are taking on the 60th edition of the Jayco Herald Sun Tour. It began with the prologue time trial in Williamstown yesterday and finishes on Arthur's Seat on Sunday. The former junior track champion Jason Kirby upstaged some of his bigger name rivals to win the trial in 5 minutes and 25.01 seconds, finishing ahead of the likes of Tour de France stage winners Stuart O'Grady and Simon Gerrans. It's set to get underway at 9:30 this morning, 2 hours earlier than originally scheduled because of the extreme heat. So obviously we're going to stay with this cycling, some great action to enjoy at the moment. Joining us is Rebecca McDonald, a former professional cyclist. Thank you very much for coming in and speaking to us this morning.
Oh, it's my pleasure. What
about that start in the prologue yesterday? It couldn't be any better.
Oh, look, it was amazing. And the heat, I think it was still 36 degrees while they were out there doing the 4.8 kilometre ride. And there was a tailwind on the way out and a headwind on the way back as well. And Jordan Kirby, he's amazing. 20-year-old from Queensland. He's been through the AIS program as a junior, and to come out and win, he was really stoked. He thought he might get a top 5 win in this, but coming out to win and beating the likes of, say, Simon Gerrans and Simon Clark and those other riders from Orica Greenedge was just fantastic for him.
And the heat is affecting everything at the moment. Just how tough is it as a competitor when you've got to face that as well as your rivals? Oh,
look, it's really, really tough, and hence the tour directors have brought the ride forward this morning from 11:30 to 9:30 because it can really affect you. Obviously, you need to be really hydrated. Also, need to have obviously your the right amount of food in your stomach. People can get cramps, all those sorts of aspects, and it will also affect probably the stage as well. The way the riders are actually racing it. It's going to be a tough stage today with a couple of 2 really tough climbs, especially the first climb's going to really be tough for the guys, especially for Jordan Kirby, who's going in with the leaders jersey now, and he actually has all the jerseys, the under-23 jersey and also the green sprinters jersey. And as we can see, we've see the vision here with a couple of the riders out there on the prologue, and I think the other rider just before was Greg Henderson, who is the Kiwi rider who's been fabulous already over the summer, and he rides for Lotto Belisol, and he's also the lead-out rider for Andre Greipel in the European Pro season. So we've got great talent out there this week.
Just another young guy that I've seen pop up in the headlines the last couple of days, Caleb Ewan. Yes. Curiously named, because if you look at it with your eyes squinted, it looks like Cadell Evans. He's 18 years old.
Oh, he's amazing.
And it might be a time for the young guys. They might be feeling the heat.
Oh, look, exactly. Although the young guys, you never know, they might be able to get through it much better than what the veterans do, especially with some of the riders that are in their 30s races this Sun Tour. And also we've got Stuart O'Grady, who's 39, and he's the seasoned veteran coming back from a serious crash riding in the tour. But Caleb Ewan, look, he's fantastic. He was 17 and he won 2 stages last year at the Bay Classic, and that's when everyone said, well, he could be the next Robbie McEwen coming through the ranks. And he's going to be racing overseas this year for the under-23 or the World Tour team from the Cycling Australia, the way that they've put it together this season. Yep. So he'll be going over to do some of the races there, and obviously hopes to go further and become a professional. And for Caleb, it's really fantastic that Brad McGee, who we know all about, Brad McGee, who's been a European pro, he's been to that many Olympics on the track as well for Australia, and he's now working with NSWIS, the national, the New South Wales Institute of Sport, and he's the head coach there now. So he's going to be really, I think he'll make a real effect on Caleb, and his guidance towards him will really help him being patient and really learn the tactics as well about racing and not wanting it so early, and just to just take his time and try and get results in the under-23s before he just tries to step up too far. So that's going to be fantastic for Caleb and his development.
Now, can you take us through the cycling calendar for the next month? Because there's quite a few events on. There's a lot of big names out, as you say, but there are also some who are being more strategic, focusing more on the European season later on. There's opportunities for younger, brighter stars to show their thing. So can you take us through the calendar for the next month and what's coming up?
Yeah, so we've got the Herald Sun Tour on at the moment, as we've seen. So that's going to be a lead-in this year, which is the first time that it has been run, lead into the national championships that are happening next week. And Simon Gerrans is the reigning champion there there for the guys. So he's going to be wanting to try and obviously, you know, see if he can try and get that again. But we'll see what form he's actually in for that. After the Nationals, we've also got the Tour Down Under as well, and that's the first UCI event of the year. So a lot of the pros will be coming out probably next week, I'd say. A lot of the pros, the European guys, which they're actually coming from the cold. So it'll be very interesting to see how they can ride, especially in this heat that I think it's for the next 3 weeks. It's going to be really tough for those guys. So that's why they're coming out a little bit earlier. So the Tour Down Under is going to be fantastic. And then basically they head off overseas and get ready for the European season. So it's quite big for the next couple of weeks. And also for the women too. They've got their national championships as well. And obviously there's a few races too for the women at the Tour Down Under, which is also fabulous for them. And we've got our Orica AIS team too that representing Australia as well for the women. So and they've been going very well this week. Melissa Hosking, she won the Mitchelton Wines Bay Classic yesterday. So she shows that she's coming into some form too. She was an Olympian last year. So great to see that they're already, you know, showing their authority as well early on in the season.
Busy times ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much for your time this morning, Rebecca. 2013 promises to be very exciting on the cycling front and indeed all fronts, no doubt.
That's right.